Hi everyone, Ben here from FVI, and today is a driving adventure day. So, you might ask, right-hand drive? Wait a second, that interior looks pretty new. That seems odd. Did he illegally import it into Canada? Maybe I did. Or maybe I'm driving in another country again. That's right, today I'm in Wales. The wonderful city of Swansea, to be exact. That's right, Swansea, Wales. I picked up this sweet rental car from the Avis dealer the other day. It's, I have no idea what year it is. It's a pretty new Ford Montero, something. I don't know, it's a Ford wagon of some kind. It's a 6-speed turbo diesel. I'm assuming it's a front-wheel drive, and it's actually a pretty nice car. But less about that, more about driving. So we're in Wales. It's a country that drives right-handed drive vehicles on the correct side of the road, so the left side of the road. Yeah, and well, that's cool. So I've driven in this kind of countries before, in Africa, in Japan. And here we are in the wonderful UK. And yeah. So let's talk about driving here. First off, when I showed my buddy in the UK that I rented this car, he was like, "That's huge. That's bloody huge," or something like that. I can't do a British accent. But anyways, and he was like, "That's a huge car." I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's a station wagon. It's not very big." But when in these other kind of countries like this, in Japan, everyone was like, "Oh no, you have a Ford F-150. That's the size of a lorry." And I'm like, "Really? This is not a big car. This is average size from where I come from." So anyways, but on the roads here, it definitely does feel big because a lot of the roads are just dual lane roads. Everyone parks on the side of the road. And then when they do, they take up pretty much the whole lane, so you have to go into the other lane to get around them. And if you got oncoming traffic, you got to slow down and squeeze through. And that's always an excitement. And then there's these whole sections of where it's basically a single lane. And I just got into one here, and I don't even know who has the right of way. Do I have the right of way? Does the guy coming the other way have the right of way? I don't know. And I've been in like 3 different situations now where it's like an awkward stop, and I'm like, who has the right of way here? Me, him, I don't know. I wave him, he flashes lights at me. So then I just go because I assume that they're just being nice and British. But bottom line, I really have half the time I don't know where I'm going and how to get there on these roads. So here's another one. Let's see if I can get through this one without killing myself. All right, so far so good. Perfect, no one's waiting at the other side. So the next exciting thing about all this is some of the road signs. Most of them are pretty simple enough. Yield here, merge there, single lane there. But then there's this other road sign that confused the hell out of me the first time I got here. It's like a white circle with like a line through it. And well, back in in Canada and North America, anything with a line through it usually means, don't enter, don't go here, bad area, death is coming your way. So, I was following the GPS from the airport, and it's like, turn right in 200 meters. And I was like, sweet. And then I saw this big white sign with a line through it, and I'm like, uh-oh, the GPS must be wrong. So I went around it. And then it was like, recalculating, turn right in 300 meters. And I was like, all right, alternate route, let's get on that. And then that one also had a circle with a black line through it. And I'm like, none of this feels right to me. So I'm going to keep going. And then the next one was also something like that. So I was like, well, screw it, I'm just gonna go up this. And in the end, it was fine. So apparently that means like motorway or driveway or drivable, or I don't know. Bottom line is, it was interesting. So yeah, I really just wanted to have a quick discussion of the driving habits here that I noticed. What else to mention? Yeah, no one signals here. People park facing either direction. Doesn't matter what side of the road they're on. People are very afraid of getting the dreaded boot on their car because then they can't drive anywhere with the boot. My buddy was bringing me to my flat, or apartment as everyone else called it, and I was like, he was like, oh, I don't know if I can park here, I'm going to get a boot on my car. And I'm like, the car's got sweet shoes already, yo, don't need no boots. And he was like, haha, funny joke. And yeah, apparently they just come and boot your car and you gotta pay to get the boot off. Well, that sucks. So that's a great fear everybody has. And what else? What else have I noticed? Yeah, aside from everything being in small portions, just like in Japan, everything is so small portions. You go to like a restaurant or, you know, a fast food place, McDonald's for example, you're like, hey, I'm gonna get a regular drink. Oh wait, the regular drink is like the size of a small back home. And then I was at the Tesco, freaking like grocery store, Walmart type place, and it had they were like these bags, and it's like jumbo sized bag. I'm like, oh sweet, jumbo size, that's pretty large. And it was, well, I wouldn't call it jumbo size at all. In fact, I would call it medium sized bag. Because back home the jumbo sizes are, well, they're actually jumbo. So anyways, enough of this video for now. I'm gonna go out check out some castle thing I just saw up here. Later. Well, we stopped and looked at the car. Now let's check out this castle. Ooh, castle. Huh. That's cool, I guess. You probably can't even hear me talking because the wind's blowing through. Hey, King Arthur, Robin Hood here. I've come to storm the castle. Hello, anybody home? That's the extent of my British accent. Walk on the outside. It'd be cool to live here with a castle in your backyard. Think of all the fun you'd have at night trying to scale this wall. Huh. Oh yeah. One thing about being here is the weather changes like instantly. So it'll be nice and sunny, and all of a sudden the wind picks up and it starts to pour rain within like 10 seconds. And then, I don't know, just madness. Huh. So I expect it to start raining anytime soon now. Let's walk around this castle and then head back to the car. Castle walls.